They missed an assignment. Okay, so you guys did bring up Sean Mannion. I'll give you my takeaways here on Sean Mannion here in a second. Hit the like button. Sean Mannion, by the way, before we go there, let me go down the line here. 18 first downs, much better. 5 rushing first downs, not bad. Your third down efficiency, not very good. Once again, 4 for 11. 301 in total yards. Again, you're going to get a lot of hairy carry and a lot of chaotic play when you got 2s, 3s, and sometimes 4s out there. You had 11 drives. 3.8 per carry. Pats had 4.2. Not great. 90 yards rushing. Penalties still high. That's 15 penalties in 2 weeks. Want to get that number down to around 5 a game. You don't want to be over 5 penalties. 6, much better than it was last week. Especially last week, I think he almost had 100 yards in penalties. And time of possession was better because you ran the ball more with your attempts. You had 24 attempts in the ball game. And how many passing attempts did you have? You had 33. 33-24, not bad. Obviously, they were taking a look. Let's take a look at the sequences. 5 plays, 23 yards. Okay. Second quarter, opened up the second quarter, 13 plays, 77 yards for a score. Outstanding. 6:49, you took off the clock. Third series, 1, 2, 3 series, 3 plays, 15 yards. There's a 3 and out. How many 3 and outs did you have in this ball game? 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 4 3 and outs in this game. Still, again, not the best. Third down and 3 and outs still played a factor. But I thought you did a better job on first and second down. Okay, I did. Still got to improve in winning on third down. When you play a really good football team, that's going to matter. Okay? That's going to matter. Get this. This guy has no idea how coaches look at practice. Sean Mannion said it today. We don't look at one game. We look at reps in practice, and we look at the exhibition games as a whole. Spike or Spit, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Sean Mannion said that today at the press conference. He said that today. That we don't just take one preseason game. We take all of them. And the reps you get in practice. And OTAs. Spit doesn't get it. He refuses to listen to what the coaches are even saying and comes up with this BS narrative of his. Stop combining? What do you mean combining? The coaches do it. Sean Mannion explicitly said that today. It's not just one exhibition game. It's all of it. But this guy refuses to believe it. Okay, Spit. Hey, so the coaches and me will believe it. You don't have to. It's okay. You keep going along your merry way. Okay? Both Sirianni and Mannion wanted to diminish what McKee did so they can justify Dalton being QB2. Okay, so let me give you what I think of Sean Mannion's game 2, with his situational play calling and how he handled the quarterbacks and how he handled the game plan itself. Look, you're really not going to get any continuity when you get that kind of play from backups. It's going to be up and down because these guys don't get what? They don't get a ton of reps. So I tell you what I thought Sean Mannion did that was very good in this game. Do we all agree Andy Dalton, prior to this game, has not looked good in training camp? Can we all agree to that? Can we all agree? Can we all agree? Okay, these are always some of my favorites. Well, then that means McKee Lemon is Jalen Reagor. He's Jalen Reagor. If we're going by RC's thoughts, he's Jalen Reagor. Is that right, RC? Not playing a regular season game? Markell is Lane Johnson's replacement. Well, then guess what? McKee Lemon is Jalen Reagor 2.0 with your philosophy. Based on what? Based on none of them ever playing an NFL down. That's what you're doing. How do you know that? Do we all agree that Tanner McKee has not looked good in the exhibition season? I'll tell you what, I loved what he did. So let's go over here. 16 of 22, 173, 2 TDs, 125, 8. I'll tell you what, I loved what he did. This guy can't play under center. So what did Mannion do? Put him in shotgun. That's a quarterback understanding who's now turned into an OC. That guy's not going to play well for you under center. What did Mannion do? He evolved. He saw that he can't play under center that hot. He struggles under center. This was one of the things that hampered Tanner McKee coming out of Stanford going into the NFL draft. The majority of the stuff that was said about him was that he wasn't very good under center. They put him in shotgun. He performed better. Sean Mannion saw that, and he played better. That's great. That's not forcing a square peg into a round hole. That's an OC going, well, we're going to put this guy in this position here. And hopefully that's a sign that that's exactly what they're going to do with Jalen Hurts. Is that all these changes, Mannion is figuring out the Rubik's Cube on Hurts. Hurts is more difficult to figure out than Tanner McKee, believe it or not. Why? Because there's more nuance to his game. Do you sprint him out? He can do it. Do you keep him in the pocket? He's not great at it. Like, Hurts is not great on straight drop. Do you move him around? Do you sprint him out? Do you RPO it? All of that, to me, was a sign to me when he put him in shotgun. Okay, he realized that Tanner McKee's not really good under center. And he sees the field better. This was all the stuff that was said about him in his pre-snap, in his pre-draft NFL profile. Not great under center. Okay? Put him under center. He performed better. That's a testament to the coaching staff. Well, he's not good at it. He doesn't have great feet. Tanner McKee doesn't have great feet. When it comes to getting into his drop, he doesn't. He can move out, get out in space like Roethlisberger, but he's a real limbering type of guy. He's like a lumbering guy. Like, you know, he's not going to get you like huge yardage like a Justin Herbert. So you've got to kind of coach around that deficiency. He doesn't have the greatest feet. And Mannion saw that. And I thought there were quick throws. I thought Sean Mannion was a lot better. And I don't know if that's because he was in the booth compared to what he was doing last week when he was on the sidelines. But that was a better game. I thought situationally, they saw what the Patriots were not doing. The Patriots, for whatever reason, they gave everything up underneath. They were not covering at all on the numbers and out in the perimeter. I don't know what they were doing. They were just like hoping that the kid made a mistake. And the shorter the pass, the higher the percentage on the completion. They were giving those 3, 4, 5-yard completions. McKee and Dalton early were making those. So I thought Sean saw the game a little better than what he did in game one. He saw that he could dominate the offensive line with the offensive line against the D line. He was and put in better field position. I thought he utilized that. They were third and short a lot. Third down again is the only thing that is still a problem for them. We'll see when they play good teams, when they get their starters in there, if that thing rectifies itself. But all in all, I thought the roster had a really good day, and they improved, especially on the offensive side. I mean, I thought the quarterback play was a little spotty with Dalton. McKee was better. I thought without a doubt. I thought you moved the sticks. Still, your yards per carry were not great, but you were still in third and short because the quarterback, Tanner McKee, most notably, was making plays on first and second down to eliminate the third down play. I mean, I thought Shipley was okay. I thought he played well. Carson Steele, these are one of those camp guys. Not really anything to take a look at. He won't make the football team, but it was a good performance. That'll help him potentially make another practice squad. But he's a non-factor, and he won't be. By the way, we're going to look at our 53 guys and who we think makes the football team heading into the final exhibition week. So we're going to do that today as well. But all in all, much better. I thought the energy was better. I thought the fronts were better. I thought the communication with the coaches and the quarterback